When you read a book, at the end, you usually have a takeaway, something that a big value or a big lesson, something that gives a lot of meaning to what you just read. But I believe that sometimes getting that takeaway up front and then reading that text will give a lot more value to it. It'll give you something to think about as you go through the entire book. So when you look at the books of First and Second Kings in the Bible, I believe that this is a place where it can be of high value to have this perspective or this takeaway up front. So, which is that? Well, in the book of Kings, it goes through a plethora of good and bad kings. Um, Kings that worshipped God, and then some that worshipped idols. And depending on what kind of king they had, depended on what would happen to that nation, right? So the takeaway would be that your livelihood depended on the king at the moment. So you can look at that into your life. You can say, okay, what am I crowning in my life that I'm giving a lot of importance to, that I treat like a king? Am I crowning stress? Am I crowning success? Or anything else that distracts us from crowning our Savior, Jesus Christ? It's something to think about. So the question would be to you, in your life, are you only crowning Jesus and taking life moving forward? Or are you still crowning other things that are distracting you, that will cause problems for you, that will cause stress, that will not lead you in the best manner to the best life that you can have? It's something to think about. So if you've never read First and Second Kings, think about that. Who am I crowning in my life as the North Star, if you will? And go through it and see all the examples that happen with all the different nations, depending on a good king or a bad king. So happy reading, and let me know what that has been like for you.